The air is thick, hot, still. Suddenly movement in the undergrowth. A massive African rock python uncoils, its eyes fixed on a Cape porcupine. The snake moves closer. The porcupine freezes. The python gathers its body. It's going to strike. This python is one of Africa's biggest snakes. It can grow over 15 feet long. Its body is pure muscle. It kills by constriction. Then it unhinges its jaw. Deer, antelope, even crocodiles. But the porcupine is no easy meal. It's covered in sharp quills. If threatened, it raises them. It might even ram its quills. Ouch! That's a serious defense. Can this python swallow a porcupine? It's a dangerous game of chance. For the snake, it's a huge meal. But the price could be its life. This is nature at its rawest. Let's see what happens. A python hunts with incredible patience. It's an ambush predator, lying hidden, sometimes for days waiting, camouflaged perfectly. Then, when prey comes close enough, wham! It strikes with lightning speed, bites, and then the coils come, wrapping around the animal stronger and stronger. There's usually no escape from that grip. But a porcupine makes things tricky. It's not like a soft-bodied antelope. When the python strikes, the porcupine's defenses kick in instantly. All those sharp quills stand on end pointing outwards, a formidable shield. The porcupine might stamp its feet, rattle its shorter hollow quills, a clear warning, stay away. So what's the python's strategy here? It usually tries to swallow its prey head first. This helps limbs fold back, making it easier to get down. With a porcupine, the idea is that the quills will lie flat against the body if swallowed head first. But that's a big if. The quills are long and incredibly sharp. The snake has to be extremely careful. One wrong move could be disastrous. Imagine those needle-sharp quills piercing the snake's mouth, throat, or even worse, its stomach or intestines. That could be game over. The quills can cause terrible internal injuries, leading to infection, a slow, agonizing death. This isn't just about getting a meal. This is about survival for both of them. A true wilderness challenge. Believe it or not, sometimes the python wins this dangerous game. There are cases where pythons have successfully swallowed porcupines and lived to tell the tale. It's an incredible feat of eating. The snake's skin stretches, its organs shift. It will find a quiet spot and rest for weeks, slowly digesting its spiky meal. That's a massive energy boost if it works out. But often this gamble ends in tragedy for the snake. Many pythons are found dead, their bodies bloated. Sometimes you can even see the porcupine quills sticking out, piercing right through the snake's skin. It's a gruesome sight, a clear sign that the meal fought back. Even after being swallowed, the porcupine gets the last laugh. Those porcupine quills are nasty pieces of work. They have tiny barbs on them like a fish hook or the tip of an arrow. This means they go in easily but are very difficult to pull out. The barbs catch on flesh and any movement can make them dig deeper into the snake's insides, causing more damage, more pain. It's a brutal design, perfect for defense. So even if the python manages to swallow the porcupine, the danger isn't over. Those quills can migrate, work their way through the stomach wall into other organs, causing internal bleeding, severe infections. It's a slow, painful way to die. The python thinks it has secured a meal, but that meal becomes a ticking time bomb inside it. A truly terrible fate. Survival in the wild is tough. So, what are the outcomes of this epic encounter? It can go a few ways. The python might succeed, get a huge meal, and survive. Or the porcupine might fight off the python, leaving it injured. In the worst case scenario, the snake dies from the quills, a high price for a meal. Hunting a porcupine is a massive risk. It's a choice between a feast or a deadly funeral. That's the harsh reality of life in the wild. Every hunt can mean life or death. You have to weigh the odds. Even the smartest predators get it wrong. This interaction shows the raw balance of nature. Predators are skilled hunters, built for killing. But prey animals have evolved amazing defenses. It's a constant arms race, survival of the fittest, or sometimes survival of the spikiest. Nature doesn't pick sides. It's all about that delicate, often brutal balance. It keeps everything in check. Ultimately, being a top predator isn't always a walk in the park. It's not a guaranteed win every time. Even the strongest, most fearsome hunters can make mistakes. They can misjudge their prey or just get unlucky. And sometimes that mistake is fatal. The hunter can become the victim of its own ambition. It's a vital lesson from the wild. Always respect your opponent. And remember, survival is earned every single day. Stay alert. Stay alive.